how many times have you been maybe riding down the road and you see a cute dog hanging out of the passenger seat? Oh, and they just want to feel the cool breeze on their face. Well, you're looking at Blue Bear here. Blue Bear is owned by my friends Joze Cruz and his girlfriend Juju, and Blue Bear had a rough go because he leapt out of their vehicle. Both Joze and Juju join me now with Blue Bear, and the good news is the dog is fine now, so we have a happy ending here. But tell us what happened here to your dog and why this has now become kind of a real, cause celeb for you to try and bring attention to a real danger.
Thanks, Mike. Well, we were actually driving was it a Sunday, babe?
Yeah.
It was just a Sunday. We're actually on our way to a Reach Rescue event where we actually rescued him. And it was just one of those times where everything aligned in the wrong way. We were driving down kind of a curvy road. We have a Jeep, so the momentum of the Jeep and his big old head just kind of carried him, and he couldn't control himself. It carried him, and he just kind of fell out of the window. And kind of you seen the result of that.
Well, when that happened, what were you thinking? This had to scare the you-know-what out of you.
It happened so fast. We were going around the curve. We're curving to the right. He's hanging out the right side of the window. There was like a bumper, a pothole in the road. We hit it, and immediately I look in my mirror, and he's flying through the air like a plastic bag.
All right, now what kind of injuries did Blue Bear have? We see him. He's got the cone of shame on there. What all happened to him?
So he landed on his jaw. He ended up fracturing his jaw. His head was pretty banged up. He had a big line of stitches on his head. Otherwise, from like the neck down, completely uninjured. Just some scrapes on his paws. And that's really it. And as you can see now, there's no cone, and he looks beautiful now. Oh,
he is one handsome dog, and he probably is like, I'm all fine. Everything is cool. It's good. But this really brings, I think, an issue to the fore here, and that's something maybe a lot of folks who are dog owners don't even take into account, and that is there's a real risk here of a dog, sometimes it could jump out the window, or as what happened to you, maybe just, inertia, the dog going out. So what are you trying to do now, and particularly through Blue Bear's Instagram page, to raise awareness?
We've just tried to be as open and honest about the entire situation from the very beginning. What happened, we admitted that the window was all the way down, which it should not have all the way been down. We admitted that he's a very well-trained dog. He did not jump out the window. The momentum took him out the window. So it doesn't matter how well behaved, how well trained your dog is. They need to be buckled in some way, shape, or form, secured in the vehicle so they cannot jump out, or in Blue Bear's case, fall out of the window.
Now, have you found online devices for this that attached to your existing seatbelts?
So we're still kind of experimenting, finding out what works best. There's no one solution that's going to be best for every single dog. We have a couple different things. This is a dog seatbelt that clips into the seatbelt buckle. So this side clips into the buckle, this side clips onto their collar. And this works really well for a dog that you don't want the front seat, that needs to stay in one place. So this is a great option. You can find these on Amazon, really anywhere, just a basic doggy seatbelt. Or even if somebody feels as moved as today, they're taking their dog in the car and they want to be safe today and they don't have time to get a doggy seatbelt, you can take your leash, just your plain old leash, wrap it around the headrest. So it's like around the headrest, clip it to their collar so they have a little more movement in the car. Maybe they can get their head out the window. Just cracked enough to fit the head out the window, but not go completely out the window. And this would also prevent them from falling out of the window.
Okay. All right. In the 15 seconds we have left, give us a shout out for the Instagram page where folks can follow Blue Bear and get some additional information about this.
At Blue Bear Boy with 2 Y's. You'll find him on Instagram. You can find more details of his story, see how he's been healing. Just watch his day-to-day life. We share everything that we do with him there on his Instagram.
All right, fantastic. And I'm telling you, as I sent you a text yesterday, I want that dog. He is one handsome dog. And thank you for rescuing him. Blue Bear, you're a survivor, and we hope that folks are going to learn from, just a horrible accident that happened to you. Nobody's fault, but hopefully folks are going to learn from this, and I think they will. Josie and Juju, thank you very much. Blue Bear, we'll see you soon there, buddy. Thanks again.
Buckle up with Blue Bear.
Buckle up with Blue Bear, T. Lee. How about that dog?
I just followed him on Instagram. He's got more followers than me.
He's a hit, isn't he?
Same
Oh,
here.
man.
I've done this for a long time.
I love it. I love it.